Chapter 42. The metallic army lined the cave from wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder in organized legions, sections, squadrons. They were standing, waiting, charging from the source. Their ironclad expressions were poised with all the power that the spoils of Adam's heart and the dark arts had to offer. Black smoke birds by the hundreds nested on high stone cliffs. They sparked and squeaked with dark electricity. The storm continued churning at the tunnel mouth, far in the dark corner of the cave, grinding soldiers out in rows. Radu rolled out an old papyrus map on the stone table in the high pantheon. We will make our way through Russia and approach Old Jiko from the northeast, said Radu. No need to draw attention at the moment, and an army of this stature would be sure to draw attention at the slightest sighting. Radu, said Arthur, we are running out of room to store them. Good, Radu said, good. You can start to fill the village. It is nearly full, answered Arthur. Well, fill the tunnels. We are close to launch, said Radu. How many more are needed? Asked Arthur. Radu stepped around the table to stand behind the hood of Arthur. Arthur, he said, I don't know what this position of power is doing to your pride, but I have 7 more men if you continue asking questions like this. I assume I could cycle through them if they all cannot follow simple orders for more than one sitting. He leaned forward into Arthur's view. Would you like to join Marcus? Asked Radu. Arthur was silent. Now you're quiet? Radu screamed. No, my lord, continue, answered Arthur. I will continue, Arthur. Do you want to know why? Radu asked. I will continue conjuring soldiers until we have to lay them in piles, extending all the way to the ceiling. This contest is not an optional success. This victory is not a lofty wish. This is the undeniable fate of our empire. This is the destiny of our order. Radu returned to the head of the table. I will not allow the world to continue 1 second longer in weak and aimless triviality. He slammed booming fists on the table in 2 clouds of dust. The day we win, the day we conquer the pitiful 4 boardsmen, our existence begins its progress toward its full potential. Below, in the holding cells, Marcus sat back against the wall, flicking gravel. He raised his hood, hearing Radu screaming from above. Soon Malik approached. He held a loaf of bread and a bowl of water. How kind of you, said Marcus. I would starve you if it wouldn't get me punished, said Malik. It's kind of nice down here, said Marcus. Peace and quiet. No dealing with Radu's mania. A little dark, but where is it not dark in this cave? Malik pushed the bread and water through the gate. Anyways, when are we mobilizing? Marcus asked. I can't stay in here forever. Shortly, said Malik. Lord Radu is wringing this spell dry, assuring no chance of our defeat. The soldiers line the walls of our village and begin to fill the tunnels. Lovely, said Marcus. I thought you were bent on avenging your father, said Malik. Where has your zeal gone? Things have changed, said Marcus. It will take ages to even return to Radu's favor. That is, if we even win. The best case scenario is that he dies in our victory. You are not in much favor anywhere, said Malik. Marcus dismissed him with a shooing gesture of his hand. You do know that I could take you 7-on-1, Marcus said. I'll let you out right now and stomp you myself, said Malik indignantly. A scuffle of that kind would not behoove me now, Marcus scoffed. Probably just get us both killed. He needs us, Malik said. He doesn't even need himself right now, said Marcus. He just needs a rabbit for the troops to chase until they reach Jiko. Marcus stood and paced once down the cell. We will keep the boardsmen busy while the metallic army does their thing, said Malik. Marcus laughed out loud and said, Is that the plan? Lord, if so, we're probably going to lose. Do you want me to inform Radu of these sentiments? Asked Malik. I would prefer you didn't, said Marcus. Marcus continued pacing, raising bread to his mouth in the dim light of the prison corridors. You know, I'm not like you guys, Malik, said Marcus. You, Arthur, Dracul, Masha, etc. I'm not from the cave, creatures, whatever you things are. I'm like Radu. We came from elsewhere. Radu came down here to prove something, and he dragged me with him. My father... Why am I telling you this? Who cares? You don't even care. My father was there for the schism of the boards, when the boardsmen rebelled against innovation, against efficient technological advancement, and harnessing the true power of the boards. Can you imagine? Malik stood stiff. Why am I in a cave? Asked Malik. Good question, said Marcus. I don't believe you, said Malik. Good. Follow that inclination, said Marcus. He returned from the grated cell door to sit beside the bench along the wall and pulled his hood down further. Wake me when it's time to go, said Marcus.